Stiller Nation, what's going on? It's your man Cav Easy. It's the morning after. About to catch up if I make these early morning moves, man. Look, the Steelers win 19-13, I believe. I believe that's, yes, 19-13, man. Chris Boswell, 4 field goals, a key touchdown. Big Ben actually putting his nose into the freaking pile. You know, it didn't work the first time. It would have been fire if it worked the first time, but you know what I'm saying? It worked the second time. And, you know, hey, we didn't need a third time. But hey, man, Big Ben, he did that. He scored the touchdown. After the touchdown, you know what I'm saying? He went and actually had a moment where he actually sat down on the stairs. You know, I guess reflecting that may be his last. Because come on now, he ain't do that. He ain't get one of those in 3 years. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's crazy, y'all. 3 years, yo. As big as Ben is, even though he's old, you would think he'll at least get those off sometimes. But, you know, that hasn't been the case. But yeah, man, so he took time. He sat on the stairs, you know, reflected. A nice little image of him just looking down. You know, I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, all right, bet. Ben probably got a documentary coming. You know what I'm saying? The Last Dance or The Last Run. You know what I'm saying? Everyone doing it. You know what I'm saying? There's money behind it no matter. If you great, it's in my belief, if you're great, make a documentary your last year, man. Just make it. Just make it. You're doing yourself a disservice, yo. You're doing yourself a disservice, you know what I'm saying? Because you never know what's going to what can happen. You know, anything can happen, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, Ben, he did that. It's crazy, man. It's crazy, man. But overall, you know how it was, man. Still start off slow as usual. Very slow. The crowd started booing. Me, I'm like, yo, y'all not booing hard enough. You feel me? But hey, man, I don't know how loud it was. I just know when it did get loud when, I want to say, once Pat went down, and I'm kind of all over the place a little bit, but Pat Frymouth went down with his second concussion in a month. You know, hope he's all right going forward. But, you know, Pat going down, and I want to say the next play. I want to say, yeah, the next play, that's when Zach Gentry, he had that run, and he trucked somebody. And then Najee had a good run right behind that, you know. So it was like, you know, we ended up picking it up around then. But I believe that was like third quarter, like towards like the end of the third quarter or something like that. You know, there's no godly numbers to look at. Defense, our defense, man, deserves a lot of freaking respect. And I'm not speaking like respect as in, like, yo, fear this team. This the respect for what the team is overcoming. It's a lot of new guys on the defense. And I think you can have young guys on the offense and kind of get away with it. But having young guys on the defense, especially D linemen, you know, linebackers, Joe Schobert. Shout out to Joe Schobert. He had a pick. Welcome to the team, my guy. You know what I'm saying? What else? Joe Haden had an interception. Did they call that an interception or a fumble? I don't know. Let me know down there in the comments. You know, I don't think I'm going to look at the stat sheet, man. It wasn't that type of game. But Joe Haden, man, his first game back, he came, he saw, he conquered, man. That man called game. You know, yo, the spot, let's talk about the spot. The spot of the football, when they spotted the football, I was like, yo, y'all gave him like 5 more yards. Like, the dude was so short. He was like at least a whole yard and a half or 2 yards short. I'm like, yo, I don't get that. I don't understand that right there, you know what I'm saying? But at the end, the Steelers prevailed, man. The people I believe deserve a game ball. Chris Boswell for making all his field goals. Joe Haden, first game back, making veteran plays that the defense needed, key plays and all that, man. So, you know, the Steelers need to win out. And that's not a possibility, but, hey, man, we one step there. Ravens lost. Bengals got to win. Gonna see what the Browns do tonight. I'm not gonna see. I don't really care, man. But gonna basically see how they give it up, man, and see where we stand. Are we gonna get to the dance or not? I just want to see good football, because I honestly believe this is Ben's last year. Ben's done a few things this year to kind of make it seem like this is his last run. That might have been his last home game, and he probably thought, hey, man, that might be my last. Like I said, his last rushing touchdown, his last touchdown, who knows, at home. Well, it was, because he's not going to play at home again. But, man, Steelers get a win. There's a lot of areas that needs to be corrected, but it's all good, man. Steelers win 19-13. It's your man, Kev Easy. It's the morning after. Make sure you subscribe, like, share this video, comment on anything, how you feel. Do you feel this has Ben's last year? You know what I'm saying? And make sure, follow the Instagram, Stills for 7 Podcast. Follow the Twitter, Stills for 7 Pod. You know what I'm saying? It was crazy on that thing yesterday.
You know my topic gonna be for my mother's funeral? She going to hell?
You know what I mean?
She's going to hell. That's what I'm going to put.
Straight to hell, man.
She going to hell.
Straight to hell. Just like the rest of the Steelers appointments, you feel me? Opponents. You know what I mean? But, yeah, it's your man, Kev Easy, man. It's the morning after. You know what I'm saying? You should see I'm in the store. So.
Listen to what I'm telling you.
You guys, oh, yeah, and by the way, it wasn't a perfect game. I'm not trying to say like the Steelers had a perfect game or nothing like that, man. It was a lot of bullshit that happened too, but a win's a win, man. What's your man, Kev Easy? I'm out of here.